on? I'm named D-Man, and welcome back to another episode of Footwear Fix, where I give to you a fix of your footwear news and needs. As most of you may know by now, Virgil Abloh recently passed away on the 20th of November to a rare heart condition named cardioangiosarcoma. I think that's how you pronounce it. Leaving behind a family, his beloved Off-White brand, and being the creative director of Louis Vuitton, amongst other things. It seems that after his unexpected death, he may already have a predecessor for his Louis Vuitton role, and who else would it be rather than the self-proclaimed Louis Vuitton Don himself, Mr. Kanye West. Obviously, we don't know if this is true or not. At the end of the day, this news is coming from The Sun, and we know The Sun can be highly false in their information.
The Sun
doesn't care about black people.
But with this series that I have, we know the slogan. The slogan is agenda over facts. So why not? Let's run this agenda and see how this could potentially play out. We know Kanye West is a slag for name brand and a slag for name dropping, and has only been proven loyal to both himself and Kim Kardashian.
Run right back, baby. More specifically, Kimberly.
I guess you could say we've seen this by his numerous name drops in continuous interviews. And if you look at it, his previous history with brands. So obviously he did start at Nike, and after Nike, I think he left Nike in 2015 to go on to Adidas. And at Adidas he made Yeezy. Yeezy probably being Adidas's top commodity, of one of its top commodities. And in recent years, I would say recent year, so in the past year, we've started to see him wear that really obscure mask and started wearing Nike again. To which he has justified this action by saying
that. And we still wearing Nike socks. It's kind of weird.
Nike, man, but I'm wearing it because I'm not no slave to that. This is my partner. Like, tell me this. Adidas could sign Pharrell or sign Drake or sign Pusha, right? But I can't wear Nike? That's pretty one-sided. You get what I'm saying? Right.
And as of last year, we've seen him start to work with Gap and starting this Yeezy Gap partnership in terms of clothing. Ye naming himself the Louis Vuitton Don, I guess you can say we can't help but stress how much he's really wanted this creative directed role at Louis Vuitton. And he's voiced before how jealous and how envious it was for Virgil getting it. As if you know the history between the two, Virgil Abloh was basically Kanye West's assistant. So then for an assistant to now get the role that you've always wanted, I'll be jealous, what the hell. But due to the untimely death of Virgil Abloh, and with now the creative director role open, let's see how this would play out. Option A could be Kanye West takes this role and basically does everything as he thinks Virgil would do. He honors the role to Virgil. He tries and makes all the creative decisions Virgil would make. Because if you think about it, they both grew up in Chicago, and Virgil has been Kanye's assistant for God knows how long. So I guess you could say they have the same, or if not similar, creative mindsets. If this does happen, I guess you could say it's like getting like for like. But with the whole death and the fact that it was a death and it wasn't just probably a resignation, it looks a bit sus. And it's kind of like, I guess people could take it as a whole preying on your doubtful type of thing. I mean, I don't think it's that, but people would speculate. And it'll just make Kanye look even shittier than he already looks in the media. Or there could be option B, where Kanye just completely alleviates himself from the situation and decides to leave the creative director role to whoever takes it next, but always honors the fact that Virgil was there and sees it as, okay, cool, I understand that Virgil was there, I'm just going to respect it by leaving it as it is. But I have a feeling that if anybody was to make a decision in Louis Vuitton, they would ask Kanye and say, how do you think Virgil would do it? But Kanye wouldn't physically take the role, if that makes sense. Which I hope that he does do, and which I think he will do, because I don't think Kanye is that mad. Obviously, leaving the Virgil legacy with the whole Virgil was here, not having anybody replicate that, and just leaving that to be as it is. Well, yeah, guys, option A, option B, what do you think Kanye would do? Let me know in the comments how you feel. Do you feel like Kanye would go for the role? Do you feel like he won't go for the role? Do you feel like anybody else could go for the role? Like, if you have any names, put in the comments down below. Or if you just have any other queries, or you just want to have a chat in the comment section, yeah, do that. Cool. I'm named D-Man. Peace.